Hello everyone, this is Azeeza Jalaludeen, co-founder of Shine ADA, and I'm so excited that we are getting on this call, and it's primarily of how the caterpillar turns into a butterfly and what goes on in its life and its decomposition and how it goes through this decomposing gooey stuff, and all that death is the beginning of something really beautiful, really enchanting, and really, really joyful for people to see. So, if you notice the dichotomy of life and how we live our life, and very much a time it's about us stepping into that space of discomfort, upsets, death. Sometimes when we are going through a phase and taking on to the next phase, we feel like we are dying. And a lot of our patterns, our changes and the way that we live our life gets somehow very, very dysfunctional. And this is the time, it's like we say in the Future of Business group, that it's time to go Hydra. The moment we feel like we are dying, either we succumb to it and die, or take on a new lease of life by going Hydra, which is really exponential. So either we go up or we go down. So there's been many parts of my life that I have, been given choices, and even in the recent weeks and months, it has been a very interesting journey where I'm looking at going Hydra all the time when you are faced with all these challenges that you feel like, oh my God, this is not going anywhere, and where am I going? That kind of a context. And then you think of the mission before fall back to the DNA, the core of where you're operating from, and then it just gives you that energy and that purpose and everything. When you have that foundation, it just takes on a new life. And just as I was telling you about the caterpillar, the decomposing in the cocoon, during that same time, the DNA has in it the DNA of the butterfly. So as it dies, as a caterpillar, it regenerates as a butterfly. A butterfly is being formed. And there's a video by Deepak Chopra and into this, they talked about the DNA, the fluttering, the cells of a butterfly resonates with the cells, imaginary cells as he calls it, of a human heart. There are imaginary cells in our human heart where we can really manifest and visualize and really focus on what needs to be generated in our life. This is interesting because I have gone through so many phases in my life where this has been proven again and again. And as I speak to you, there's been many big dreams, and as many of my friends know, many, many big dreams that has been put forth in my life. And I know that it's about time those, as they come alive, there's been many of my dreams, many friends know, has been manifested. And as we move along, they unfold one at a time, and beautiful people show up as we build the faith and trust and gratitude, and most of all, the utmost love and peace for self that creates that abundance and that sufficiency before it leads to abundance, that sufficiency and the space of love and truth that we hold to ourselves, no matter how things look, how bad, how ugly things may look like at this point of time. Many know that in your life, if you feel like you're dying, you feel like it's ugly, it's not going to move anywhere, just know that it's Hydra, and it's that imaginary cells, the heart, the beating of the heart, where the imaginary cells exist. That's where you need to go and really, really meditate and pray and put the love in it so that it can nurture itself to create the dream, create the love, create the life that you really want. So I'm praying for you. I'm really, really blessing you. I mean, get you the highest blessing, be with you, so that you can live your life to that space of love, peace, and prosperity, just by being with yourself first and then spreading it to the world. May peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.